Good morning, you guys, it's Karen. I thought I would just pop on and do a quick TikTok hairstyle that I have tried, which is this one here, and it's the one that you guys have given me a lot of compliments on recently, both on Instagram and over here on YouTube, and it's just so easy to do. And I always wanted to have like a plait going back, but could never. I tried it and I just couldn't do it. So this is a really easy way of doing it and making it work, you know. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. If you want to see how to do this little plait, then please keep watching. Okay, you guys, so for this you will need 2 little mini elastics, then a comb. Some hairspray is useful but not essential, and this is another thing, this is a little topsy tail. I use this but you don't have to. I've seen this being done with people using their fingers, but it's too fiddly for me to do that. So it's really simple though, I have to say. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is section off a bit of hair like so. A bit like that. It doesn't have to be neat or anything like that because this parting is going to be hidden. You're not going to see it, so I'm just going to put the rest behind my ears so I don't catch it. And then I'm going to make it a plait. There's a little bit more than my fringe in there, as you can see. And the plait doesn't need to be particularly tight or loose, it's just whatever you do it, because we're going to loosen it up anyway, so. Now you don't need to go all the way down, because what you're going to do is flick this back and put the ponytail through it, so you don't have to go right to the end. And then just put one of your elastics on here. And then you just sort of pull it apart a little bit. This makes it look just a little bit flatter against your head once it's in position, and it sort of makes it easier to push the ponytail through it, if you like. Okay, so that's done. So I'm now going to take my comb again and take another section behind this. Now you can go as far back as you want with this, so you could, you know, go the way back and it would look flatter to your head, or you can just take a little bit and do the ponytail here and it would be a bit more raised on the top of your head. You know, that's kind of how I like it, to be honest. So I'm going to pop my head down so you can see how much I've taken. And then just going to put this into a ponytail. I sometimes actually use thicker bands on this bit. So that's my little ponytail. Now what you need to do is you're basically going to thread this ponytail through this plait. So you need to sort of see which placement you want, because if you put it through this hole, then it's just going to sit kind of like that. And if you tried to get it through this one, you're pulling it too much. So it needs to be, let's see if I can make a hole there. Is that about right? Yeah, that feels about right. So like I said, you could just push this ponytail through and not use the topsy tail thing, but I prefer to use this just because I'm not very dexterous with my fingers. There we go. So you pull it through and then sort of, you know, tighten it if you like, and it makes it a bit more sort of waterfall. I don't like those clear plastic things. I think they show too much. That's why I sometimes use a brown one. And then you can pull this apart a bit if you want to make it look kind of flatter. And then, like I said, I use a little bit of hairspray just to keep this all in place. That is the finished look. And like I said, if you put this ponytail further backwards, then it would be a bit flatter, like so, you know. And I've actually seen some of them where they topsy tail the ponytail first as well, but and that makes it a bit flatter. I did try that once, but this is about how I like it. So I hope you found that easy enough to follow. I'm not sure how I am on hair tutorials, but I did do quite a good video on some summer hairstyles that I use, and it includes, remember when I do that little twist sort of from one side to the other? So I'll put that video in for you because I think that was quite useful, and a lot of you like that as well. By the way, if you're wondering what this is a full body heat pad. I've not actually used it yet. The plan was to put it on and then put my neck pad around it because we don't have a kitchen, because the kitchen's being done, I don't have a microwave to heat up my neck pad, so that was my plan. But like I said, I haven't actually used it yet. I've been using a water bottle instead. Makeup, let me tell you about my makeup. I've got on the Ordinary Coverage Foundation. I think it's 1.2N I've got. On my eyes is just, I was going to say it's just my Laura Mercier Caviar Stick, because that's what I use most days, but it's not that at all. It's actually the Charlotte Tilbury palette, and I can't remember the name of it. I love the palette in that it's long and thin, and I love the colours in it. It doesn't have a crease colour in it, and that's the only thing I don't like about it. But yeah, that's what I've used this morning. On my cheeks is the Morphe blush in Mighty Mauve. Lip gloss, I literally use this Kiko stick, which is called, can't read it, but it's kind of like just a really, really light gloss. You know, I like this. And that's everything. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you again soon.